So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I wanted to do something a little different than I usually do because typically I talk on, well, I still am going to talk on topics, I guess. But usually I talk on topics that deal with relationships and life and things like that. And it's usually coming from like my own experience and my insight. And so in this video, I wanted to do something a little different and do my reactions to people's tweets. And fun fact, I haven't been on Twitter in like years. Well, I don't think it's been years, but it's been a really long time because I'm just not a tweeter. Is that the word? Tweeter? I don't know. Tweeter? But I wanted to react to some of the people's tweets on a certain word. And so since my last video was on relationships, I thought it fitting to do the word on relationships. So I was just going to search for relationships and actually react to people's tweets on that word. So I wanted to do something a little different because I typically am kind of serious on my channel, even though I'm not at all in real life. So I wanted to do something a little like outside the box, a little outside of what I typically do because I just wanted to. Just keeping it real, I just wanted to. So let's get into the tweets. So relationships. So Karen Civil at Karen Civil says, "Are you in a relationship or just a habit?" Which is a really great tweet because I never really thought of it that way. Are you in a relationship or a habit? Because obviously in a relationship you're relating to another person, right? And sometimes when you don't do that and you're just kind of becoming roommates, you are kind of in a habit. So I think it's important to really like take a step back sometimes and evaluate your relationship and see where you're at. Because sometimes you might be in a habit and you don't even realize it. Your online big brother, TM, is trademarked. So who is this? He says, if you're not ready to settle down and be loyal to the person you're with, stop getting into relationships, stop using love to get sex, and playing head games with people that actually want to be in one. It's not funny. Grow up. That feeling of not being good enough hurts. TBH, I'm not sure what that means. I should know what that means, but I don't. Fun fact, I don't know what a lot of those, I just learned one of those like 3-letter acronyms the other day. I forget what it was, but it just made sense. I forget, I think it was HMU. But now I can't even remember what that meant. Fear God. That got 283 retweets. If you're not ready to settle down and be a loyal to the person you're with, stop getting into relationships. Yeah, I can agree with that. Stop using love to get sex. I mean, I don't know if I quite understand. Are people saying that they love them to get sex? I don't know. Playing head games with people that actually want to be in one. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, honestly too, I think that you kind of have to use your own discernment and judgment on the person that you are entering in a relationship with, because typically, not all the time, I'm not going to say all the time, but typically you can tell if they're honest and really wanting to be in a relationship or if they're not. Because I've encountered and, having conversations with my girlfriends, typically the red flags are there, the signs are there that someone doesn't want to be in a relationship, and you still get in a relationship with them anyways. So I think too, taking accountability for your part in it, not that it's always the case, I'm not going to say that, it's not always the case, but there are signs typically, and you can tell if someone wants to be in a relationship or they're just playing games with you. Social media Validation ruined relationships forever. Social media validation ruined relationships forever. I have to read that. Let me read it again. Social media validation ruined relationships forever. That got 223 retweets, 317 hearts, likes. I'm assuming. Listen, I haven't been on Twitter in so long. Okay. So what does that mean? I'm curious. Let's show a thread. It's all about perspective. Someone replied, Jasmine Motivates replied, it's all about perspective. And he replied, of course. And Jacoby, I think is their name, replied, it's true, with a GIF, whatever. If you ain't look good enough for the damn gram, forget about it. What? What does that mean? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get that one. If you understand what that tweet is about, leave your comment below and let me know, because I'm not quite following that one. Okay, this one is quite interesting. CP at I, as in EYECP, says your relationship with yourself can be toxic too. That, my friends, is quite interesting and true. And I actually never really thought about it that way, but your relationship with yourself, I mean, because typically we think of relationships with other people being toxic, but your relationship with yourself can be toxic as well. That is a great point. That actually got 14 retweets and 16 likes. I wish people had responded to that. I guess I could respond, but because I would love to see that thread, but that is an interesting one. And it's so true, because I feel personally that was me for a while, and that's why I'm so into self-help things and things like that. So interesting. That is an interesting tweet. So I'm gonna have to cut this short. So I'm gonna do, because my battery is about to die, so I'm gonna do one more. And so I need a committed relationship. I need to stop all these flirtings ASAP. Okay. I mean, self-realization is good. I mean, being self-aware, yeah. If you feel like you're flirting a lot, I mean, just stop. Just stop. So then I got 16 retweets, and flirting is interesting. You know what? And I want to say this about flirting too, especially when it comes to women. I think too, when it comes to being a female, I'm obviously, I'm not, I mean, I might not. I am a female. And I think too, sometimes with females, if a female is nice to a man or someone of the opposite sex, they automatically think that the female is flirting with the man. Not that the female is kind and being generous and, you know, those kind of things, but she's flirting, which to me is a little misogynistic. I'm just gonna say that and put that out there. But I'm gonna leave it at that. Maybe we'll do another video on that topic at another date. But my battery is about to die. But I just wanted to do this video real quick because, you know what, Twitter is quite interesting, and I think that people have a lot to say on Twitter, and reading people's tweets, and I think it's a great tool to share your opinion. So I would love to know what your opinion is about relationships. If you have any opinions about the tweets that I just read, or you have an opinion about relationships, leave your comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I invite you to subscribe to my channel if you like this kind of video. It's something new for me personally. So if you like this kind of video, let me know, and perhaps we can do more videos like this in the future. So until next time, I will check you in the next video. Peace.